Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm going to paint a goldfinch. I'll link the reference photo in this video's description. Isn't that a cute pose? I'm going to turn the metal, whatever that is it's sitting on, into a branch. And I think I'm going to call it Chin Up. But if you guys have another title idea, let me know. I'm going to paint it on a 5" by 5" cradled wood panel. This one's 3/4 inch thick. I've got a couple coats of clear gesso on it. Okay guys, let's have some fun. Let's set the table. They're all Liquitex paints. Primary yellow, I'll show you this one. Quinacridone Magenta, Phthalo blue green shade, Mars black, and titanium white. The only one that isn't a true primary is the Quinacridone Magenta. I guess I'll show you that one. Let me look at my little cheat sheet here. Primary red is P, V as in Victor, 19. This is PR, that might be an L. No, that might be I don't know what that might be PR 122. So not a primary red, but close. I mixed green with quite a bit of primary yellow and just a little Mars black. I also mixed some more because I ran out. I mixed a brown by mixing Quinacridone and yellow with black. And then this color I used, so I'm going to paint 3 of these. So I used this dark, it's Phthalo blue green shade and Mars black. Makes a darker blue, gray blue. And then I put in some Quinacridone in it to get some purples. So there's another background. And then I'm going to do this background too. Same bird. Isn't that fun? This one's more browns and reds. Kind of rusty. I traced on the back, I printed the photo out a little smaller than 5 by 5. Scribbled on the back with chalk pastel. Taped it on and traced it with a ballpoint pen. I'm going to use it again, so I'm going to save that. I'll just scribble some more on the back. I think that gets us up to speed. Oh, where's my brush? Oh, it's not. Oh, here it is. I used I think that's a 3/4 inch. It's rubbed off. Filbert from Royal and Langnickel. It's their Menta line. Boy, I've had this brush a long time. It wasn't very expensive. Pretty sure it came in a pack. Cost a little more than, oh, I don't have it here. Then there's a clear with grips. Here's one of them. It's not the same type of brush. Same company. Holds a lot of paint. Really nice. Okay, nobody sponsors my videos. That gets us going. I'm going to take a kneaded eraser and then lighten up some of my charcoal pencil lines. And I'm going to paint my wood branch first. Okay guys, I'll be back in a bit. let's chat for a minute. I'm using a #1 round from Princeton. It's on the longer bristle side. You can get shorter ones. You can get longer ones. I don't know if I have one here. And I'm also using a 3/8 inch angle brush from Royal and Langnickel. It's their Moderna line. And so I am, what am I doing? Before we get quite to there, let's talk about the branch. I mixed a brown, put in lighter, darker shades, left it a little lighter so that there's some reflective light along the bottom. And then when it was dry, I came back and glazed it with a little orange, a little yellow. It goes over on the side. It's quite straight. I don't think a branch would be this straight. But I like it. That's not like it's a bad thing. Just in case you want a little more realism. Okay. So here. I don't know if you were looking at the eye. The eye's pretty close to done. I had painted it a warm brown and then glazed it with some orange. And then painted, once that was dry, painted quite a bit of dark brown. Rimmed it with black, then rimmed it with gray. I'm laughing because this is a lot more steps I thought I was going to say. And then put a little bit of blue, like blue sky reflecting. I need to put a highlight in there. So I started by painting where most of the light areas are. All this up here is quite a bit light. This is technically a little darker in the reference photo. Right here, a little lighter right here, a little darker. It's kind of a, oh hey Wally. My cat just meowed. I don't know what kind of shape that is. Kind of this shape. This is it's reflecting the metal, I think. So it looks kind of blue-green. Might put that in for now. Oh, I think this shadow's too big. I can fix it. This highlight is this highlight, just slightly. The shapes aren't quite the same. I might fix it, it might be fine. This is the underside of the white. So I'm painting the shapes and close to the values I see. I say close because like sometimes I don't get the shape right, sometimes I don't get the value right. And the wing is on top of the bird, so then I started working on the wings, then I started working on the darks. So that's just sort of the strategy. For some reason I wanted to put in the lights first. I really didn't need to. I could have started right with the wing. Oh, and I've got some browns because it does look a little browner. I'm gonna put a couple of straight lines for the feather lines. And then I don't see the blue in the reference photo, but I do see a highlight up here. I don't see a highlight here, but I'm putting it in anyway. And I think I might leave it blue just for fun. And then put in some black. Oh, here's the feet. Maybe you want to see the feet. There is some yellow, like this will be more yellow under here. So I have a little bit of that reflecting on the leg because I see that in the reference photo. It's quite yellow where it meets the body. I don't know if I might soften that transition, I might not, where the leg goes behind the body. Okay, hopefully some of those comments help. I just mix colors for fun. Oh, and I didn't mention this, but I did do a swirl. I've done this, quite a few times, I think. Just because it's a simple background and it kind of keeps you in. Of course, the face is going to hold a lot of attention, and any highlights will hold quite a bit of attention. And as I've said many times, if you're one of my besties, it's a portrait of a bird. You really don't have to think quite so much about all those things. I'm just letting you know what I think about. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Oops, I should take the tape off. I dried it a little bit with a hairdryer so that the splatters should be dry to the touch. I'm not going to check. I think this is really fun. I think you could paint this faster. I don't know how many layers of yellow, sometimes orange, I put on this bird, but I also like sneaking up and bringing up the values, the lights. I think that's fun. I've lightened. They have a white underneath their tail, like a little triangle shape, but it's mostly in shadow. So I lightened that beige. I think that's about it. I used this little, I don't know what it is. Let's see if it says. It says 5/0. A really skinny brush for the splattering. It's from Royal and Langnickel. I have quite a few of their brushes. Here, let's do a screenshot. My paints are drying. This took me, probably 4 hours. I didn't work on it. I painted the background, ran an errand, came back, painted some, had dinner, that kind of thing. Okay, let's do a little, I kind of got lost there a little bit in the screenshot. Birds are really pretty easy. You don't have to put all this detail in the wing if you don't want to. My finger is probably huge. I did put just a couple splatters on the top. I don't know if you can see them. Okay, let me know if you give this one a try. That's always fun for me. Oh, I haven't mentioned this in quite a few videos. No pressure, but if you want to show me your work, I have a Facebook group, Leslee Troe Art Friends. We ask some questions just to know you're human. You don't have to answer them. You can just say, I don't want to answer, or found you from YouTube or something like that. It's always fun to see what you guys are up to. Lots of really nice people in the group. I super appreciate your support. I couldn't be a full-time artist without you. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.